Cut 4. Happy Thursday, everybody. How are you? Today is day 3 of my 30-day Just Press Record challenge. And today I'm going to talk about one of my proudest moments in real estate. And it actually just happened. So I call on pre-foreclosures, and I called this guy, and I'm going to pretend his name's Mike. And I start talking to Mike, and he says that he is doing a loan modification that, he didn't need help at the time. So I said, okay, great. Keep my information. If something should happen, give me a call. So 3 months later, Mike gives me a call, and he says, hey, he tells me his whole story, how he lost his job back during COVID. He built websites, and most of his clients were in restaurants. So they all shut down, and so his website business shut down. So he lost all his business and said he had to start driving Uber and Lyft. So he wasn't really able to call and talk on the phone to the bank. And he had already been dealing with them for about 4 or 5 months doing this loan mod. So I gathered all his information to be able to call his bank. And so I get on the phone with the bank, and back and forth. He's going into foreclosure in 2 weeks. I forgot to say that part. So I get a hold of the bank, and I end up getting it extended for 3 weeks. So in the meantime, in those 3 weeks, I'm talking back and forth with the bank. Well, come to find out, the person who was submitting his paperwork for the loan mod, it wasn't going through the system. It was airing out. So to the system, it said he wasn't submitting his paperwork, but they were. Just the person wasn't making sure she followed through with her job to make sure it went through. It was airing out. So that took about 3 weeks to just figure that out. So we got it extended again, and they said, okay, we will make your account active again. And so he had to go through maybe a couple more weeks. Well, we ended up stopping the foreclosure, and he got the loan modification. So that is like one of my proudest moments in real estate, is where I saved this guy from foreclosing on his house. He was in auction. And now for his payment to me, he said he was going to do my website. So he is going to come and build a website for us, and that's going to be his payment to me. So I appreciate everybody watching my videos. And if you are in foreclosure, and don't be embarrassed, give me a call. I can help you. There's also programs that the government gives to help you, like if you're behind. So call me.